Good morning, everyone. Welcome once again to the NewOaks AI Podcast. I'm your host, Leland Best from Best Studios LLC, along with my friend Ray Luan, CEO of NewOaks AI. So, welcome to the broadcast, Ray. How are you this morning?
Good. I'm doing well. How about yourself, Leland? How's weather and everything going on in Michigan?
Weather's the same. It's always cold, it seems
Yeah,
anymore. We're in
so
December,
weird.
so it gets down into the 20s, sometimes a little colder than that, but we don't see a lot of snow until usually January or February. That's when it gets down below zero, so we're just waiting
Right.
for the chill to set in, you might say. Other than that,
Wow.
not a lot, but the sun is shining today, as you can see in my window, so I'm not complaining.
Yeah.
I never will.
So, but
Episode 23, Ray. Can you believe it? We're on episode 23 already.
yeah, wow. This
Crazy.
awesome, man. This awesome, crazy. Yeah. So, is that, did you guys already get into the holiday season? Like, still a lot of people are working or people are like taking off
Our
this
holidays are
week?
strange around here because in America we've got such
Mm-hmm.
a melting pot. We have, I think, there's 20 different holidays that are celebrated this
Wow.
time of the year
Yeah.
in December in the U.S. So
Yeah.
I try to tell people, there's a big thing that goes on about saying happy holidays, and a lot of people get upset
Right.
about using that phrase during Christmas. But I think we have
Yeah.
to really take a step back and realize that Christmas isn't the only holiday that takes place in December, and we really
Right.
need to respect that fact for everyone in the
Yeah.
world. And in doing
Yeah.
so, when somebody says happy holidays to you, all you really got to say is thank you, and same to
Yeah.
you. That's all there is to
Right.
it. So I hope
Right.
everyone does enjoy the holiday season. As we've just passed through Thanksgiving, we're getting ready to go into both Christmas and Hanukkah here in our family. So I'm looking forward
Yeah.
to that. And I'm sure you've
Wow.
got some stuff coming up too.
Yeah. Of
It's the way
course.
it is. When is the Chinese New Year?
Early February, I
That's
think
what I thought.
early February.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. Something like it varies for every different year. So
hmm That's what I thought. And
yeah.
same with Jewish years too. We have a new year that comes in the fall, really. It's called the Feast of
Oh,
Trumpets, which is in September. And then they
wow.
also have what's called the spring season is known as the beginning of the seasons, and that's
Yep.
in April. So all right.
Yep.
Well, very cool. Let's get on with the AI, Ray. A lot of stuff going on, obviously, as always in this space, because it's moving so fast on its
Yep.
way to AGI, you might say. We're just
Exactly.
working
Yeah.
our
As I
way
say,
toward that.
or super intelligence. Let's use
Yes.
another word, super intelligence.
I like that. That's all right. I actually do. So, New Oaks has got some ambitious plans for 2025, Ray, but from what I'm seeing, including push to talk, voice call logging, and AI
Mhm.
agent templates. But before we get into New Oaks, let's talk about Claude a little bit. What's going on
Yeah.
over at Anthropic?
Yeah, so Anthropic just released their latest new version of 3.5 Sonnet and also Haiku, but
hmm
more importantly, their computer use feature. So we're working on the Anthropic's computer use feature just to do autonomous coding.
hmm
Literally, we use AI to do. Now we already use AI to do 80% of our coding in
hmm
your daily life, in your daily work. So we are, I think, me and my partner Calvin, we both think that autonomous coding is about to come. So
hmm
next year is going to be a big year. I believe a lot of AI companies is going to use AI to code to replace their like programmers. So we plan to do the same thing. We are building our own AI developers,
hmm
just help us to do the coding.
Very nice.
So and yeah, with that said, I think for next year, I think it's about time to build the real AI employees. We believe that everything could be built by AI automatically already. So the big thing for us in 2025 is that we will be able to build AI employees for every small and medium business.
hmm
So previously, I think only the big enterprise or tech tycoons can do that. But I think now all the small and medium business can is able to afford an AI employee.
hmm
like your AI sales guy, AI customer support, your AI operational guys, right? Or
Sure.
AI marketing, AI branding guys. So that's the biggest plan. I think that's next year is going to be a big year for all
Oh,
of
for
the AI
sure.
startups. Yeah.
Yeah, and I was just watching a video, Ray. I'm going to drop this link for
Yeah.
everybody to watch. This is from a panel of very astute
Mhm.
AI aficionados. And when I say that, this is coming out of Y Combinator. And the folks
Okay.
over there who were in this recent podcast for, I believe it's, what do they call it? Pinecone podcast or something like that.
Uh-huh.
Um,
Okay.
they have evaluated and estimated that with the way things are going with AI agents, and especially verticals,
Yeah.
using specific AI agents for a specific vertical, could
Yeah.
very well be 10 times bigger than SaaS.
Yes. Okay.
Just that one avenue of AI, just running
Yeah.
vertical AI employees,
Mhm.
basically, like you just said, in a stack through
Yeah. Yeah.
enterprise all the way to the top. That's
Yeah.
what's going to explode over the next 5 years.
Yeah. I
We
think
can see it.
yeah, I think the AI employee is gonna give the small business owners a bigger leverage to bring like the incremental opportunity that otherwise that they cannot to own or access, right? So that's why that's how the 10 times opportunity come from. Otherwise, without the technical advancement, I don't think any business can increase by 10 times for
Yeah.
any vertical industry. So I truly believe that. So I want to be one of the pioneers to, implement that opportunity and realize the dream for everyone. So we are very excited, me and my team,
Oh, I
for
don't
for
blame
next. Yeah,
because I think what we're going to see in that is you're going to find that it's not, you see these companies that come out and all of a sudden, they've got a $10 billion valuation, but they've got 1,000 employees, and then you've got these
yes,
other companies that are coming on the scenes right now. They're bootstrapping themselves
mhm,
and they can get maybe $1 billion valuation almost immediately as an AI company, but they're only 10 people. And that's
yeah,
where it's going to be. You're going to see all these entrepreneurs with AI employees on their backs just raking in the dough because they're not paying employees, they're not paying workman's comp, they're not paying insurance, they're not paying any of the costs that come with employees. And there are people who are scared, honestly, and they have a right to be, some of them, because they're not
yes,
jumping up to the plate and saying, I need to learn AI and I need to catch up with everybody. And they're going to fall behind. I hate to say it, but it's going to happen.
yeah. So remember last month there was a news, but also a joke from Salesforce, right? So they
Hmm.
hire 1,000 sales guys to sell their AI sales tools. You
Hmm.
remember it is a
Yeah.
joke.
Yeah. It
It's
is.
a reality, but it's also a
It's a
joke,
joke.
right?
It's
It
a
means
real
that
joke.
their AI tool is not smart
It
enough to
sucks.
sell. So so next year, I think. So with that said, I think next year,
Excuse me.
we we are going to able to hire AI sales guys for
Yeah.
ourselves, right? So now we have about not, I mean, 8 full-time employees. So next year, I think we are going to hire 2 more employees, but that's it, the human employees. And we're going to hire more AI employees. I'm
Gonna
not,
have to
not
be
going to hire a lot of AI
specific.
sales, I mean, sales guys, but I'm going to build a lot of
Should
AI
only need
sales
one.
guys.
You should
Yeah,
only need
you need
one
one.
AI
You
sales
need
guy.
one super AI sales guy, right? Who is in the same level of I don't know, whoever the Sam Altman probably, right? Just
Yeah, you just
sell
got to
all the AI
train them
solutions
well.
to you. Yeah, you got a lot of Sam Altman work for you to sell the AI
Yeah.
solutions. So that's the goal.
If you wanted to, you
Yes,
could train Einstein to be your salesman. I don't care how you do it.
actually,
Just
but
write the right
Einstein
out.
is not a good sales. See, he's too theoretical. I mean, he's a
Why
great
not?
scientist. Yeah,
All
I
right,
would
let's.
rather. Yeah.
You'd rather what? Come on, let's hear it, Ray. I want to hear it.
No, I would rather hire some like not that smart, but more of a better communicator, right?
Yes.
Better at communication,
There is
wherever.
that part, isn't it? Let me check the feed real
Yeah,
quick, Ray, and see who's here this
yeah.
morning. We've got Hilton in the house. We've got
Hi,
Kernia.
Hilton.
We've
Mm-hmm.
got actually those are the two,
Arnia.
and they're going at it. They're good morning us. 23, not missed a beat. Yep, he's been here for every one, I believe. Hilton, you've made every one of our episodes. Holidays are here, roughly 20th to the 6th. Oh, that's interesting to hear. Nice to know. He's down in Australia and down under.
Oh,
Um, we have a good morning from, oh, that was from Ray. I'm sorry. And then we've got be good to have a way to pass one chatbot or AI agent off to another. We are doing that already. It
yes,
depends on where you're
yes.
working with them. But there are ways through
Exactly.
APIs to simply bounce the
Uh-huh.
conversations from one to another. And Ray
Yeah.
knows we've got bots on our end too, where they're actually building their own bots from bots. So it's hard to say where it goes next.
Yeah.
The other would be 2025 will be an exciting year for AI. It certainly will, Cornea, because we are at the tip of the iceberg. So a lot of people in our space have to realize one thing. You may think
Mhm.
you're, falling behind in AI. You may feel like you're just not catching up to the level of open AI and Claude and everything that's going on in the space. You are of the top 1% right now. That's it. I can say
Yes.
it
Already. Yep.
concisely that there is nothing above you. You are in that very elite group of people who are working
Yep.
with AI at a level that no one else is. So just keep that in mind. Even though you're not producing LLMs, you're not making the product up front, you are building other products underneath that stack. So make sure you accept that. And you also have a word from Hilton. He heard that NVIDIA's current valuation could go purchase the country of South Africa based on their
Wow.
GDP. I totally
That's
was,
crazy.
I can accept that. What surprise me.
Yeah. Well, they
Only
can
more to
also
come.
purchase six Singapore. So Singapore's GPT is probably like 50, sorry, 500 billion,
Yeah, how
right?
about that?
So Nvidia is like 3 trillion. So it's
It's
about,
crazy.
they can buy six Singapore already.
They did
And
cap the
that's
trillion
crazy.
number. That's
Yep.
insane. All right, so past Claude, let's get on to because that is the place to go. If you do ever want to do coding, make sure you head over to
Yep.
Anthropic. They are the folks that
Yep.
are really banging it out the door when it comes to that. What's New Oaks AI's vision for 2025, Ray, as far as the employees, the SMBs, enabling business
So
to leverage autonomous coding? That's where we're going to go next, right?
yeah,
Build a
so
coder for
we're
yourself.
right. We're gonna hire like 10 AI coder and 10 AI sales for ourselves. So
Hmm.
next year, we are going to become the real AI employee builder, but
Nice.
and to work for the small and medium businesses. And also, we are working toward that goal right now. That's why we are building another feature, which is conversational workflow, as I mentioned. So the first version is going to be released by the end of this week. What is
Hmm.
conversational workflow? It means that, remember, like previously, whenever you want to build a workflow, you need to use a like Canva type of like canvas, right? Canvas
Hmm.
type of flowchart thing. You need to
Yeah.
drag and drop, right? You need to get a lot of variables, parameters. You need to hook up to the webhook with integration with your own CRM. There are a lot of like, jargon, gigantic, like technical stuff you have to
Oh,
learn.
yeah.
But I think, but the best way is to just ask a couple questions, right? So we are building a bot that through a Q&A in a conversational way, and then the end result is going to be an AI app
Hmm.
or workflow without
Nice.
any kind of interface of form builder or any kind of parameter passing
Hmm.
scheme and stuff
Hmm.
like that.
I love it.
So you guys
Yeah.
are gonna see the first version really
Nice.
soon by the end of this week. Yeah,
I love it.
and
Because we
then
work in we work in Make and N8N a lot to connect bots all over the place. We use those
yep.
types of and late node. There are a couple others out there like Zapier and Pabbly
Uh-huh.
as well. But what it sounds
Okay.
like is you're going to have a few of those webhook components built right into the system, where we can add a couple extra components to that flow and get things working the way we want them to. It's cool.
Yeah, so that way, you can actually build an AI app or workflow with
Hmm.
natural language, right? You do not need to know any, even no coding platform. So
Hmm.
we're building the next generation of no coding platform
I love it.
to empower the small businesses. Okay.
So why is that so important, Ray? What is that going to do for the typical small business person that gets your app? Is that
Well,
something
I
they're going to
think
still have to hire somebody that knows the back end stuff, or is this going to be so easy for them to manage for themselves that it's just connecting
right.
apps basically? You're just going to click a few
Yeah.
buttons and you'll be ready to
So
go.
the goal is to make every single small business owner to be the super intelligent business owner, right?
Cool.
So that you do not need to hire another like smart technical guy graduated from like Carnegie Mellon, right? Or Stanford and with computer science degrees. Just hire AI
Hmm.
or build any app with your own language.
I love it.
So yeah, and I think that's the future. That's the future. If we
I
do
think
not
so.
do that, I think someone else is gonna do that. So we better do that early than later.
Hmm.
And
Oh, I
then
totally get it.
so yeah, so when it comes to next year, 2025, I think that a lot of companies are going to use natural language to build AI apps.
Hmm.
And then the challenge will be like, how is the generic business owners can know which app is good for them, right? They do not build. So I think the next step is that I will empower you guys to build app. And then whatever you guys build, I'm gonna build a template marketplace.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
For example,
Makes sense.
you can
Yeah.
build something and put it on our template marketplace, make a template.
Hmm.
So whoever the new registered user from NewOaks AI can actually copy the template and use it right away, so
Nice.
that all of us can make money out of that. So that's the whole plan for next year.
Love it. And we got other
Yeah.
releases coming as well. I mean, let's just touch on those before we wrap things up today, and we'll take a few
Yep.
more questions. We got another one showed up today. We got Ryan in the house. Nice to see you, Ryan. And Hilton's also
Yep.
saying new thinking. Be good to see
Yep.
what you come up with compared to the legacy bot platforms. This is where you can
Yep.
stand out because you're not a legacy adapting to the new way. Yeah, I agree, Hilton. This is one of those spaces that if you're not like Manny Chat, if you're not one of those
Yep.
older bot builders who was on a
Yep.
flow build where you had to map everything out and now they're
Yep.
incorporating AI and having to adapt. Ray started from scratch. She just said, nope, we're going to clean the slate. We're going to use the tech that's available now to start this build. And that was an advantage that he had right off the bat. So we're hoping that will definitely shine when it comes to catching
Yep.
those who think they own the market because they really don't. All
Yep.
right, we've got a couple other updates, Ray. Voice
Yep.
call enhancements. What's going on there? We'll talk about the push to talk in a minute, but what we've got some voice call logging for tracking conversations, some real-time call preview scripts to enhance interactions, and a seamless
Yep.
call transfer to live agents via Twilio. How's that going over there?
Yeah, so we recently add voice call history. So whenever you make a voice call on your web, right, your customer is making a voice call with your um, AI voice agent, we record all of their audio files, right? Put that into conversation log. You can also turn that into a text. So we already have built that feature so that you do not lose the history. Anytime you can recall the history. And
Gotcha.
also on the voice web call panel on the right hand side,
Hmm.
when you choose a voice persona and start to test the persona by click the green button, you're gonna see the script in real time to be displayed on the preview panel.
Oh,
That
I
way,
see.
yeah. So when you click the green button right here, when you talk to your voice bot, you're
Hmm.
gonna see the script too in the same time.
So if
So
I
that
talk
way,
to the bot right now and she
yep,
responds, which I
yep,
don't have a valid API key on here
yep.
at the moment. So it'll
Mhm.
pick up my voice, it'll also respond with her voice, and then it'll log all that right there in the window.
Yes,
Very
exactly,
cool.
in real time.
That's awesome.
Yep,
That'd be
yep,
nice to have because it's important to know that there are things that take place with conversations, even when we talk to people, that if we're
yep,
not note taking during a phone call, we will
yep,
forget what was said. And that is the beauty of the AI employee answering the phone. It doesn't forget a thing. It knows everything that was said and it records the entire dialogue as a transcript. We can't do that as a human. So
yep,
even if we record the voice on our phones or something, we still have to then go back through all these procedures to get that transcribed, translated, put into text form, emailed to us, whatever it is. Here it's right in a little window in the box on the back end of your chatbot. So pretty
Yep.
cool, Ray.
And
Thanks for that.
also the call transfer is for Twilio phone call. So when you are calling a Twilio number, when the phone agent is taking over the conversation, and
Hmm.
sometimes the user is not happy with what the AI voice agent said
Yeah.
or talked about, and you can say, "Hey, I want to talk to a real human," and the call will be transferred a number that you put in, and you can make a direct phone call with the human support or the business owners directly.
So it's a direct call handoff from the
Yes,
voice AI to another phone line of your choice, and it'll just do a
yes.
handoff transfer, or you could do a Twilio voice call as well and do the same thing.
Well, that's only work with the Twilio voice call. It doesn't work with the web. The call transfer.
Oh, okay, okay. So you can only
Yep.
transfer from a Twilio phone number to
To
your local number, whatever that might be, your cell
exactly,
phone or whatever. Okay,
exactly.
gotcha. That makes
Yeah.
perfect sense. Okay, cool. And
Mhm.
let's just kind of get over then to the walkie-talkie part of it. If we're going to talk voice, we've got a price now for
Mhm.
the Whisper AI integration. Keeps the cost down to 6/1000ths of a second of a dollar per minute. So that's like
Yeah.
6/10 of a cent. It's just
Yeah.
look at it for what it
Zero
is.
point 0.6
Not,
cents. Zero point
yeah,
0.6 cents. Yeah.
very much, very, very minimal cost on that.
Yeah.
And then we've got the voice call enhancement we just mentioned, and the AI agent templates. So now rather than just having like a e-commerce template and
Mhm.
something for the like Airbnbs and stuff for the real estate,
Yeah.
now we've got an AI leasing agent, an HR recruiter agent, and a template warehouse. Is that available yet? The template warehouse?
Template warehouse is going to be available this week. So with the AI leasing agent and the HR recruiting agent templates, you can just go online and register or sign in on NewOaks AI and then copy that template. You will get exactly the same chatbot with the template itself. So that way you do not need to build your own right from scratch. You just copy whatever you like and
Hmm.
modify it based on the templates. So that's the first step, and then we are going to release more templates on the. We are going to give you guys a template warehouse. So whenever you want to publish your chatbot to the warehouse, there you will see a copy duplicate button. And so that once you click the button, your chatbot is going to be placed into a template warehouse. And then
Oh, okay.
I'm going to review the templates. If I think it's okay, it's not illegal or some like,
Yeah,
violation
gotta be
of the
careful.
content, I'm going to publish to the front page so that
Oh, okay.
it's going to become a marketplace for all of us, right? Some
Yeah,
are free, but some are paid. You get a commission out of that. So the
well,
idea
that makes
is
sense.
to, yeah, build a marketplace for our agent templates.
I see that happening a lot on some of the automation platforms too, Ray, where people are
Yeah.
being allowed to put the automations that they build for AI components and software, SaaS builds that they do up on
Yeah.
their system so that people can purchase them for a fee. Let's talk about then Claude for a moment again. Back to the Sonnet Haiku model, which we didn't mention. Could you just briefly touch on the functional updates in Claude's newest model that really make it stand out when it comes to 3.5 Haiku and Sonnet?
Yeah, the Cloud 3.5 Haiku and Sonnet. They do a lot of things, but mostly they were doing better in autonomous coding, computer use, and also the chat quality actually was
Oh, okay.
much better than it was before. So don't forget, compare with ChatGPT. ChatGPT is better in terms of building apps, AI apps for business, but
Hmm.
Cloud is more superior in on building like generate code, right? Or generate content.
Hmm.
So I think they are taking different focus right now.
Yeah, I was going to go back to the comment that they've been making too about how to train LLMs with their new training model initiative. Have you heard much progress on that end of things? Rather than training RAG, they're using the new methodology.
Um, Is that
MCB,
MCB you're
MCB,
talking
yeah,
about?
I believe that was the
Yeah, MCP,
technology they're
yes.
coming up with. Is there word on how that's advancing? Is it getting anywhere? Is it just kind of a lot of smoke and mirrors, or is it actually something that
Yeah, I think
we could
they're like
benefit from?
more right. I think they're still in their early stage, more better than a smoking mirror,
Mhm.
but they just started. Okay, so they're building the whole framework for different APIs so
Yeah,
that everybody can follow the same like norms and styles when they build APIs. But
cool.
in that regard, ChatGPT has been more advanced in that feature. So
Hmm.
ChatGPT has an API assistant that already like defined the APIs um, format and definitions. So
Gotcha.
they're kind of competing with each other. So MCP they just started, but I
Mhm.
think GPT would do better. But there, I think Cloud is going to catch up in the MCP thing.
Probably could. But it is
Yeah.
MCB, right? Is that the terminology they're using?
MCP,
MCB?
MCP,
MCP. Okay.
yeah,
We'll figure
MCP.
that out. I haven't learned much about that yet, so we'll have to dig into it. You say you reached an API key milestone, Ray. It's all fully operational over at New Oaks. Is that what you're saying?
No, it's like not operation, it's fully marked.
Oh,
So
okay.
remember,
Gotcha.
yeah, we list as a BYOK,
Yep.
bring your
Yep.
own key solution. But when you click edit, you yourself still can see the naked API key. So
Oh,
as a
gotcha. Yep.
reminder of another customer, so we make it complete mask. So even yourself cannot see the API key. Just
Good
make it
idea.
safe. Yeah.
Gotta like it. And then another announcement taking place as of December 10th. We're going to do another launch out on Product Hunt. Well, this is your first launch on Product Hunt, isn't it?
No, it's my third one. So the
Oh,
first
okay.
one was
Third one.
last October. We launched as Chat Realtor. We got
Oh, that's
top
right.
three
That's
of the
right.
day, right?
Yeah.
Last December, the second launch, we got top two of the day. So hopefully this time we got top one of the day. Just
Yeah.
for our voice feature, AI phone call feature, just make, attract more users to test the feature together.
For
So
sure.
it's going to be another launch and hopefully get more MR users from the launch.
For sure. And make sure you head over there to Product Hunt, open up an account, leave a review for Ray. That'll help get some of the people who are over there checking out the
Yeah,
product to better
go to the
understand how
link
it functions.
go to the link in the Facebook community and click notify, and then I will
Cool.
send emails by December 10th
Hmm.
to ask
All
for
right.
more votes. Yep.
Sounds great, Ray. Just a recap, obviously. This is episode 23. We're just rolling along. We're almost to the end of the year. How do you want to handle the end of the year here, Ray? I know there's going to be the holidays coming up very soon. Let me check the calendar real quick. We may want
Yep.
to consider dropping one of the podcasts this month just for the sake of people and their holidays. Yeah, the Tuesday the
Yep.
24th will be Christmas Eve. So how about if we pass on that day? And then the
Yeah.
following week even is New Year's Eve, but that's a work day. So if you want, we can do the 31st, but it's really up to
Yep.
everybody else. If they don't want to have to, break into their holiday to come in and see us work, you'll still see the replay. So
Yep.
we'll take the 24th off since that's
That's
Christmas
for
Eve.
sure.
And then
Yep.
we'll look at doing the 31st for like the New Year's announcement, and we'll just go from there and take things
Okay.
one
Sounds
step at a
good.
time.
Yep.
So just to cover a reiteration of what's happening out here, Claude's making advancements with their coding on the autonomous coding end of things. Obviously, with our push to talk features coming very soon and templates will be available, you're going to want to make sure you keep an eye on what's happening. Play with the voice. Let's find out what's wrong with it. Tell us. The only way we know is if you use it and allow us the ability to receive your input as to how it's functioning. So make sure you get out there and play with it. Visit us every Tuesday at 10 a.m. where we're coming out here every week to do the NewOaks AI podcast, where we announce some of the stuff happening in AI along with the latest feature sets here at New Oaks. And obviously, Ray, we're going to just kind of take this up to the next step. I don't think anybody's keeping up with you right now on this app. I have yet to see someone with this type of feature set that you have, so I can only wish you the best as your progress continues with New Oaks. So we'll let you go so you can finish up what you're doing today. And don't
Yep.
forget, I do have a white label intensive coming up. It's a program that I've put together to teach people how to
Yep.
run a New Oaks white label process. Tell us, Ray, where your offers are right now and the prices that they can get. Where do you want them to go find these deals that may still be going on from Cyber Monday, or have they closed already? Do you have one last opportunity for people to get in on some of that stuff? Tell us what you got.
Yeah, so for Cyber Monday, we're going to run another week of lifetime deal on Facebook. Go to Sazilla. Tier 3 is $3.99, and if you get 3 stacks of white label code, you're going to get unlimited chatbots for white label. So the total package is something around 900. So go get it, and it's going to end soon after the Cyber Monday. Okay.
All right. Well, we'll head over. I'll leave a link for Sazilla, I guess, down there, but there's also some discounts. So if you are a white label owner already or have New Oaks, you can still offer people some discounts on your packages too. Don't forget, people love to see sales during the holidays. So if you're an agency
Right.
owner or if you're a bot builder and you're not putting sales on your bots right now, you really should be, because you have the ability to practically give them away to let them test them. Why not give away a free one to someone this season? That would probably put a smile on someone's face. You've got the capabilities. Go ahead and make it happen. All right, folks, we will come by next Tuesday, 10 a.m., where we'll talk more about New Oaks AI. In the meantime, go out and enjoy it. Ray, take care. Thanks for stopping by again as usual, and we'll see you in the next broadcast.
Okay. See you next week, guys. Bye bye.
Take care, guys. Bye bye.